I want to thank you very much for taking time out of your schedule to participate in the second annual IREC Vision Summit. We obviously have been, we're sort of skating under the time, I think, with this summit and the virus in the country, but I'm glad that you joined us today. We hope that you will engage in discussion today. We're going to have lively panels and then opportunities for you to talk with the people at your table. Our first discussion is after the regulatory panel, and at that time, we may reshuffle the tables a little bit so we have more people at each table. We do want you to network with everybody in the room, both old friends and new acquaintances, but we do want you to be safe. So let's try the elbow bump, the foot shake, you can wave, do the namaste bow, or the Vulcan salute. Have fun with that, and I hope you network with all the people in the room today. We invite you to tweet and share anything from today's discussion via social media using the IREC Vision Summit hashtag. But please be respectful and avoid attributing statements directly to any one person. We are observing Chatham House rules for this meeting, which means that you are free to use and share information received, but you should not identify the person or the affiliation unless you've talked to that person and they give you permission. I want to acknowledge a number of organizations and people that are critical to the success of the summit today. The first are our sponsors, without whom this event would not have been possible. NG, SunPower, Sunrun, Borrego Solar, Outback Solar, SMA, Sonova, Tesla, Florida Solar Energy Center, InterSolar North America, Macaulay Lyman, and Sugar Magic Foundation. And I'd also like to thank the National Housing Center for hosting us in this great space. I'd also like to thank the advisory committee members for helping us shape this event and for contributing your insight and recommendations. And then I'd also like to thank and acknowledge the organizational partners who helped us spread the word and helped bring in diverse group of organizations. The Clean Coalition, Grid Alternatives, National Association of Regulatory Utility Commissioners, the Solar Energy Industries Association, and Vote Solar. You can see a listing of all the sponsors, advisory committee members, and summit partners in the app. And then I'd also like to thank all the panelists, moderators, and facilitators for helping us with the discussion today. And then finally, I'd like to thank the IREC staff, board of directors, and summit planning committee for all the work you did to put this event together. I would especially like to acknowledge the hard work of Laure-Jean Davignon, Sarah Baldwin, and Michelle Barrett, and especially to Michelle for redoing the arrangements in the last couple days so we could have all of our panelists participate, even though some of them were not allowed to fly. So we're honored to have this event today. A little bit about IREC. IREC builds the foundation for rapid adoption of clean energy and energy efficiency to benefit people, the economy, and our planet. Think of IREC as building the roots of what we need so that the fruits of clean energy can be reaped in the future. IREC has three strategic goals. The first goal is to enable the widespread deployment of distributed energy resources so that they produce 25% of our electricity. That's the 25% from distributed that we think is needed to get to the 100% clean energy goal. And the second goal is to integrate the different technologies: renewable energy, energy storage, demand response, energy efficiency. And then our last goal is to enable energy efficiency to be used in great amounts in the built environment. IREC works with renewable energy technologies. IREC works with storage. IREC works with energy efficiency, and IREC works with electric vehicles and other technologies behind the meter or in front of the meter that will be required to get us to 100% clean energy goals. In terms of programs, IREC has 4 program areas. One is our regulatory policy activity, so we intervene in state regulatory proceedings and also advise others who are working in that space. IREC develops and puts out thought-leading policy and other tools, and examples of those are career maps, model rules, scorecards of different states and how they're doing on policies, and white papers. And IREC works on the foundational codes and standards that are needed. We've done a lot of work on smart inverter standards and are starting a project that's going to do a lot of work with codes and permitting. And finally, IREC works on workforce development and credits training programs and develops training for allied industries. So now I hope you have your app. We have the first question. So the question is looking back 20 years to the year 2000, which of the following clean energy trends of today do you find most surprising or installing? And so in your app, you'll see several choices. So put those in, and then we'll see what you have to say in a couple of minutes. So out of last year's Vision Summit came a set of principles to guide and align our collective efforts to significantly increase energy efficiency, renewable energy, energy storage, and other clean energy technologies. These principles reflect a commitment to work collaboratively and with thoughtful intention to ensure that the clean energy economy is inclusive, equitable, and reflective of the rich diversity of the United States. Today, we're going to discuss the actions that we need to get to a 100% clean energy future. That future will include large-scale wind, large-scale solar, large-scale batteries, and it will also include distributed renewable resources, including distributed renewables, distributed solar, distributed batteries, electric vehicles and how they get integrated into the system. And then we're going to need demand response and energy efficiency, so we're managing the loads so that the resulting energy profile that the electric grid sees meshes with large-scale renewable energy production. All of these resources must work together in a new, flexible way. Today, we will discuss the foundational elements required to make this future a reality: the policies, the workforce development, and the community and consumer role in this transition. I look forward to hearing your conversations today and learning about the actions we need to bring about a 100% clean energy future. So let's begin by looking at your responses to our first poll question. Okay, so looking back 20 years, what is most surprising? So the highest one is that more than 150 states, local governments, and businesses have adopted a 100% clean energy goal. So 20 years, you would not have thought that happened. And then the second item is that renewable energy and energy storage are cost competitive or cheaper. So there we go. That's what's surprising to you, and look forward to hearing your additional comments and input today.